Hilton Morris, and I'm the promoter and organizer of this Los Angeles workshop for Vadim Starov, the president of the Center for Close Quarter Combat in Moscow, Russia. From my perspective, it was a very good workshop. We had very enthusiastic students. I have traveled. In fact, this is, as I'm growing older, this is my hobby, is to go find different martial arts around the world.
Case including today.
Раз, два, три, четыре. Здесь, здесь, здесь. То есть вот оно движение, вот оно, вот оно. То же самое. Раз, два, три, четыре. Посмотрите. Но если же человек меня с какой скоростью атакует,
In my life as a stuntman, I practiced different martial arts and then made them fake so actors wouldn't hurt themselves. And so now I'm actually going and doing the real martial arts and finding it in all the ones I've seen and all the ones I've read about and all the ones I've done. This is one of the best.
удар в область паха. Теперь смотрите. Возможно, с угрозом, смотрите. Видно, что смотрите следующий элемент. Движение снизу. Смотрите, нога. Смотрите, движение. Сразу же это движение. Убирать эту ногу и начинаю работать на кисть. Возможно, я в дальнейшем делаю. Мои две руки работают на кисть и ногу. Здесь, ну тут уже отошла нога. Раз. В комплексе. Теперь я делаю. Я в обратную сторону выкручиваю и отбираю.
Martial arts I can recommend to anybody who's out there. Like I said, with our bad weather, unfortunately, it affected a lot of people with their science, but they came through very strong. I think everybody enjoyed it. They all learned something. I know I sharpened my senses by watching them. And any questions real quick from anybody out there about the art? No? I enjoyed myself. I thought it went very, very well as martial arts seminars go. With the time, the full 15 hours that were spent on it in the different areas, different terrains. And like I said, I can't be more happy. So.
Вот эта схема работает. Это. Здесь прихватил. Теперь могу, допустим, дать еще две силы. Это пойдет сюда, это пойдет сюда, это пойдет.
И в этот.
There's a standard combination with the MMA fighting. Yeah, it's where we have time, grab you by the
Я
leg.
делаю этот. Здесь я как бы смещаю таз головой.
Look,
Головой
I'm
вот здесь
grabbing
убираю,
him
голову
by
на
his
него.
neck.
А это как вот. Или же вот здесь. Это вращение.
Vadim's system period in the way, again, using the actual mechanics and body motion. A lot of different systems use that, but in training they fall short. And one thing he brings up in his seminar is that on video some of the things look false when they're not. It's really your weight shift and things like this, and it's almost like doing things backwards.
Ситуации. Какой-то здесь, следующий удар, следующий удар, следующий как бы работа. Ну,
You have an alternating system. You go one way and another. You can see this in Aikido, but again, I think this is superior to Aikido in the sense that Aikido is an art form, and this is a real world. If you're out in the jungle or if you're out on the street, these take into effect right here where Aikido is done in the dojo. Yes, you can use these movements. Yes, in demonstration you can see these fantastic things in different things like Krav Maga and all this. Krav Maga is sported as a real world martial art. It is, but there are weaknesses. He addresses weaknesses in different martial arts and shows how you can overcome them with the Systema Spetsnaz system. And I think it fills in a lot of the gaps that are left out by the general run of martial arts today.
Psychological threat towards you.
Приподнимайте руки вверх, выше головы приподнимайте, изображайте, как ты испугался за сердце, схватился. Здесь, здесь. Нет, чуть-чуть только, да.
Just a little.
В эту сторону, смотрите, в эту сторону он будет отбираться, и опять же им буду перекрываться.
So I will pretend.
Возможно, здесь я ему, чтобы ему просто кровь в глаза заливала немножко, да, и чтобы он ничего не видел.
Blood will run into.
Возможно, здесь просто над ухом выстрел делать.
See, you could shot above the ear, so the blood will start coming.
Возможно, просто я ему какой-то наношу удар там или еще что-то
Somewhere.
делать. Здесь, отсюда. Вы смотрите, раз, идет два, идет три, идет четыре,
It's a four.
идет, пойдет так, здесь.
My name is Justin Jacobs. I'm pretty much just going to reiterate what my other classmates have said about the course. I do feel that the actual review of the instructor course is in the techniques that we've been practicing today, and on the second day. By day two, I've started to see that it all is starting to come together. Today, I felt that this was the first day that we really focused on actually being an instructor and actually, trying to improve teaching the techniques. And I really look forward to tomorrow, and hopefully, I think as time progresses, it'll all even come together a little bit more. But basically, we've got the basic foundation that we're building instructor course as opposed to these actual seminar, and just keep on going from there. Thank you.
Само по себе оно идет уже движение отбирающее. Раз, и мне вот, допустим, я могу на разрыве, все, я уже просто контролирую.
See, now I'm controlling the larger distance.
Вы сейчас первый раз и на разрыве, раз и вы в сближении. Вы или же вот я ему уже здесь забираю, вот здесь, и вот.
See, you can do it. This will be the second step.
Нужно помочь. Я могу это сделать.
Shifted.
Просто вот сюда цифру 8 рисовать.
Figure 8. Always
Смотрите,
draw
берете
figure 8.
8.
See?
Руки. Положение замаха локтя.
Like that.
Смотрите, работа очень короткая.
Your elbow loose.
Смотрите, вторая рука пошла с усилием. То есть смотрите, здесь и здесь. То есть будет сразу же с этого положения будут бить.
Being really talented and skilled during the seminar, so he is giving him right now the first level instructor certificate. So our instructor.
Смотрите. Я вышел. Или же вот здесь. Наношу удар, наношу удар.
The elbow.
Я нанес удар локтем, нанес
hit him with the
удар
elbow.
локтем, нанес удар. 3.
I'm taking the second point. Grab him by.
Раз. И потом сразу же мы начинаем, он
Вот
делает, нужно вот движение. И
This is the
сразу же
movement.
Hi, I'm Karl-Heinz Pierre. Today, I learned a lot about the 3 points technique on Hi, my name is Karl-Heinz Pierre from Providence, Rhode Island. I want to thank Vadim so much because his work is just legendary, and I want to do everything in my power to continue his legacy. And I'm going to be training every day from now on. I'm also going to attend to more seminars when I have the opportunity. I'm going to be the best that I can to represent Spetsnaz in the best way I can and make sure that all my students get the real deal training. And once again, I thank Vadim, and Russians are great people.
Карл.
Carl.
Хотел сказать, что Карл вместе со всеми прошел семинар по системе спецназ,
Carl went through the seminar as well as all you guys.
сдал аттестационный экзамен,
You passed the test.
получил оценку отлично,
You got A+.
ему вручается первая
And
категория.
he's also instructor. Welcome to the team, instructor of the level 1.
С правом преподавания системы спецназ.
And you have the right to teach the system to the public.
Сейчас я просто показываю. Смотрите, сейчас просто делаю работу более, там где внимание, там сила, там энергия.
You don't believe it? You
Why
serious?
you won't do it to me?
But why would he lie?
But why can't you do it to me?
I can do it to you, don't worry.
He will do it.
Yeah, let him do it to me. Then I'll know for sure.
My name is Brandon Buell, and I'm from Riverside, California. And I just want to start off by saying that these 3 days that I've attended this instructor course with Vadim and Systema Spetsnaz has been the most humbling experience I probably have ever had. It showed me my own strengths and my own weaknesses, and Vadim telling me to relax and not be tense through these situations. And secondly, I wanted to point out that I learned how to move energy around in my body that I didn't think was possible. You know, I attend a university and I'm studying Vedic science to study human consciousness, and from what I've seen these past 3 days is that this is the best martial arts system that works with your conscious and your subconscious, that it really does come from there. And Vadim has demonstrated the best energy work I have seen anybody perform, and I'm generally around a lot of people who are yogis and who practice to seek enlightenment, but I can even say that even Systema Spetsnaz is a path to self-enlightenment and self-realization. It's a humbling art, and I think with everything in the mind is an artwork, and you are the center of your own perfection. And these past 3 days have really keenly demonstrated how the Spetsnaz operate, and it's just been a great privilege that Vadim can come here and share this knowledge with us, and then I can continue this legacy and I can share it with my students and uphold the Russian tradition to the most highest I can say. I would say this is a humbling art. Just letting my heart, like I really felt a sensation in my heart for the Hare Krishna mantra, and I just let myself become really centered into that Vedic transcendence.